Good Monday morning, Quad Cities. Thanks for checking in here as we get you started for a new work week. Happy President's Day, too, by the way. I want to show you what we did yesterday. What a gorgeous day temperature-wise. We made it into the low 50s. Many of your other hometowns, too, well into the 40s and some low 50s. We're going to do that all over again today, actually plus a couple more degrees this afternoon, thanks to the fact that we really melted most, if not all, of the snow away, especially as you go from, say, Highway 30 to the south. No longer any snow on the ground. 54 will be the high. A nice southwest breeze with some sun and clouds mixed this afternoon. There you see a weak little front scooting by this evening. Tries to pop a shower or two. I don't think that's going to happen. A little too dry here at the ground level, but it will bring a northwest wind back tonight, dropping us into the cool 20s. And I do expect a cooler day tomorrow. That'll give us readings in the 40s, but still not bad. A little windy at times, but with that sun around before we get the clouds in the afternoon, later in the afternoon, that is, that won't be a fairly too bad day at all. I want to show you what's going to happen, though, by the middle part of this week. There is going to be a huge difference in temperatures. You're going to go from 90s in Florida to the 80s and 70s to the southeast here, to temperatures well below zero to the northwest. And anytime you get that big temperature difference in place, you're going to churn up a pretty good storm system, and that's exactly what we're going to do for the middle part of this week. Area of low pressure is going to rapidly intensify as it approaches us from the southwest. What we're going to see here by as early as Wednesday morning is a mix of not only rain, but the potential for freezing rain throughout much of the day on Wednesday. That's where you're seeing this pink here. Notice it covers really the entire Quad Cities region. And this is particularly concerning, especially for areas north of Interstate 80. Meanwhile, further to the north, the snow zone taking over for northern Iowa, southern Wisconsin, into much of Minnesota, and even the state of Michigan. We'll see very heavy snow from this system. Meanwhile here, that's just going to be mainly rain and freezing rain. There you see where the snow is going to fall. It could measure up to more than a foot for areas of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and even parts of Michigan. So our concern here is not only some heavy rain and some strong winds, but the fact that we could have that ice potential too. There you see where that's trending, right along Highway 30 and points to the north, where we could see perhaps a significant amount of ice. I do guarantee that this is going to wobble a little bit more in the next 24 hours. So we're going to keep very close eye on this, especially tomorrow morning, see where that ice accumulation is going to land. It could go a little further north, or it could drop a little further south. We could also see some type of advisory or watch issued as early as tomorrow morning, if not tomorrow evening. So grab the News 8 app. Of course, you'll be the first to get that advisory or that watch if it's issued. And of course, we'll always update our forecast on our iHeartMedia radio station partners. But that storm system Wednesday, that is absolutely going to be one to watch. Now, if we do get some ice with that, which is the possibility, we've got some strong winds coming in on Thursday. That could cause some issues with that ice if it sticks to trees and power lines. That's why we're concerned right now. But we do get colder behind it for Friday. It's kind of deja vu again, because by the weekend, hey, we're headed back into the 40s with a good amount of sun.